Hello, this is the second part of the introduction to the presidential D&D campaign. Once again, I am Natalie Appleby, one of the editor's GTA Online characters. I am the dungeon master for this campaign. In this part, we will discuss Donald's wizard named Merlin Nightshade as he embarks on his quest for his guild. If there's no objections, I'll jump right into it.
Go for it.
I'm ready as well.
I'm ready for chocolate chip ice cream.
Sleepy Joe, please take your pills and get your head in the game.
Right, yeah. I'm ready to begin as well.
Perfect, I'll jump right into the beginning. We're going to do things a little bit differently with this campaign. Each individual character will have main quests they're on, and they will meet together sometime in the beginning. Then there will be an additional main quest for the group as a whole. Anyways, let's begin the story in the city of Arcanum. In the bustling city of Arcanum, renowned for its magical wonders and prestigious guilds, an old wizard named Merlin.
Wait, old is not the correct term. In the city of Arcanum, there's the greatest perfect wizard named Merlin, whom everyone looks up to and views as a god.
Donald, can you please just let me tell the starter?
Of course, I was just correcting you, just calling him old when he's the greatest wizard to walk the lands.
I'm going to need you to roll a reality check, Donald. He's level 1 currently.
Damn, Nat coming in with sick burns in the second introduction session.
Anyways, back to the story. Who's an apprentice in the esteemed Guild of Mystics? One fateful day, surrounded by the whispers of ancient prophecies, the Guild's High Council summons Merlin. All right, Merlin. One of the council members from your guild approaches you. Which, my apologies, I don't think we ever said what your guild's name is. Merlin is a wizard in the Guild of Mystics.
I'm starting to think Sleepy Joe's dementia is contagious. You forgot you already said Merlin's guild in like 2 seconds.
Anyways, Edwin comes up.
Merlin, we need to talk in the council chambers.
All right, I'll be right there. Natalie, I make my way to the council chambers with Edwin the wizard.
As you enter the council chambers, the vast chamber is illuminated by ethereal, floating orbs that emit a soft, magical glow, casting dreamlike shadows on the walls adorned with tapestries embroidered with the history of wizardry. The vaulted ceiling above is a work of art itself, painted with constellations that seem to move and sparkle, simulating the night sky. In the center of the room stands a massive circular table made from a rare wood that is said to possess magical properties. It is intricately carved with symbols and runes representing the different realms of magic. Encircling the table are high-backed, ornate chairs crafted from the finest materials and upholstered in deep velvet cushions, each adorned with unique, personalized crest representing the individual council members. Edwin takes a seat in his chair with the other members. He looks at you, then looks at the other council members who all give him a nod.
We found out about something Merlin, a powerful artifact that lies in the ruins of Eldoria. It's the Shard of Amara. We have tasked you to find it.
I look at Edwin and listen to what he tells me. Then I tell him, I will find it. I, the great Merlin, will not let the council down. I will return with this Shard of Amara.
Perfect. This will be a difficult task. But I think the fates have some comrades for you along the way.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for these comrades as I go, but surely the fates know I don't need help.
Ah, typical Merlin. You are a great wizard, don't get me wrong. But on this journey you will need help. And so will acquaintances you meet along the way as well.
Understood, Edwin. I will depart immediately. I will always help those in need.
All right. And be wary of snakes in the grass, Merlin.
All right, I will. Nat, I make my way out of the council chambers.
There's a map I put in your bag.
He says as you exit. Merlin, you have a journey ahead of you now. You can go to the city square of Arcanum if you so choose, or depart with what you have now.
I will go to Arcanum Square and have a look around.
All right, you make your way to the town square, and in the middle of the square, you see a figure. It looks like he's searching for something. He then turns to you. Merlin, Apollo, you now approach Merlin.
Hey, I don't mean to bother you, but have you seen anyone go by here with a lyre? Some kid swiped my lyre like 5 minutes ago.
I have not, but if the price is right, I can help you look for it.
Damn, I'm a little short on money. Is there any way I could pay you later? Maybe I could help you with something.
Yes, in fact, there is. I'm about to start my journey to search for something. The name is Merlin Nightshade. I know I've seen you before, but I can't remember your name.
My name is Apollo Whisperwind.
Oh, yes, the well-known bard. I know who you are now.
So you said there was something I could help you with in return for helping me find my lyre.
Yes, I'm on a quest to the ruins of Eldoria.
Sir, I wasn't aware that the enchanted forest of Eldoria had any ruins in it at all.
Enchanted Forest. I was just told there was some ruins there. One of the council members told me he put a map in my bag.
We should probably look at this map and make sure we're not going on a wild goose chase.
I nod at Apollo and pull out my map.
Apollo, this map shows an area of the enchanted forest you've been through a few times, but you've never seen the ruins that the map indicates before.
All respect to your council members, but I've been through there a few times and I've never seen any ruins. Nat, is there anything at all that maybe I missed on my travels through there?
Give me a history check.
With my +3 on history, I rolled a total of 17.
All right, with a roll of 17, you do happen to recall what looked like just piles of stone at the time, but maybe there's more to it after all.
You know, come to think of it, there was this pile of stone I can recall, but I still don't recall seeing full-blown ruins.
All right, I say we go check this pile of stone out, but first let's go find that liar of yours.
All right, he went this way, towards this alleyway.
All right, Nat, we make our way to the alley. Do we see where he went?
I'm going to have both of you roll for perception.
These dice are as rigged as the election was. With my +2 for perception, that's a 3.
The dice aren't rigged, Donald. Anyways, with my +2, I rolled a 12.
I'm thinking that Natalie is in cahoots with the media and she rigged my dice.
Yes, because the media would totally want nothing more than you to fail at a game of D&D.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. She is working for the media.
Anyways, Merlin with a roll of 3, you don't notice anything. However, Apollo with a roll of 12, there's a couple faint footprints you notice, but they lead to a 4-way alley split. The thief could have gone either way.
Damn, I don't know which way he went.
Nat, is there any clues as to which way he went?
Give me an investigation check.
With my +3, that's a 12.
Merlin with a roll of 12, you notice footprints leading to the left.
Hey, Apollo, I believe he went this way.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right, Nat, we make our way down the left alley.
All right, Merlin, you and Apollo make your way down the alley. Apollo, you see the thief who still has your lyre. He's in the busy streets that the alley leads to.
I shout, "Hey, thief," before running at him.
All right, Joe, give me a D20 roll.
That's a natural 20, Nat.
Perfect, Thorn, as the thief begins to run. You stick your foot out and trip him before he can take off anywhere.
Nat, I hurry over and reclaim my lyre. I then turn to Thorn. "Thank you so much, sir. What's your name?"
Not a problem. The name is Thorn Wildwood.
I look at the thief. If I were you, I would skedaddle before I call the Wizard Council down here.
Roll for intimidation.
These dice are so rigged with my +3, that's a 5.
The dice aren't rigged, Donald. You're literally using the D&D Beyond app. Merlin with a roll of 5, the thief just laughs at you. He gets up chuckling as he walks away.
Well, at least I got my lyre back.
Anyways, you said you would come with me to Eldoria?
Yes, I did, even though Thorn technically stopped the thief. I'll still come along.
Hey, a friend of mine and myself are heading that way. We should travel together, especially when we're going through certain areas.
Sleepy Joe, we're all accounted for in the story.
Not so fast, Donald. Mr. Clinton, come have a seat at the table.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Wait. You invited Bill Clinton to this?
Of course you did, Donald. This is a presidential D&D campaign after all.
I am completely surrounded by liberals.
You'll be fine, Donald. Anyways, 2 things we need to do. First, Bill, introduce yourself and your character. Then I realized I never had you all tell your characters' races in the first introduction. Bill joining reminded me that we totally forgot to mention the races. Anyways, Bill, introduce yourself and your character.
I am Bill Clinton, and I'll be playing a sorcerer named Soren Fireheart. His race is Dragonborn, and he has a sage background. I have ancient texts that hold terrible secrets that must not fall into the wrong hands.
I bet it's your wife Hillary's emails.
No, Donald. Anyways, one of my flaws I selected is most people scream and run when they see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy.
I don't see how that's a flaw when you're literally married to a demon.
That's rich coming from someone whose wife has more plastic than a mannequin.
Damn, I may have to get Donald some ice after that burn.
All right, fellas, let's come back to the game. Barack, tell us the race of your character.
Apollo is a half-elf bard.
All right, Donnie, what's your character's race?
Merlin is a high elf wizard.
All right, and finally, Joe.
Thorn is a human druid.
Okay, I don't mean to be that guy, but you all are playing D&D and 2 of you chose an elf race and the other chose a basic human race. And I'm the only one who chose a different race. None of you chose dwarf or anything else like most campaigns run.
Shut up, Bill. We each made our characters separate. Natalie didn't mind what we chose.
Well, she is the DM here, so she has the final say. I'm just saying most campaigns have a variety of races.
We're getting sidetracked again, and we should probably get back to the story. So, Soren, we need to get you back to the group.
Right, Nat. I leave the area I was at and make my way back to my friend Thorn.
Soren, as you approach your friend Thorn, you see him talking to a wizard and a bard. You make your way through the somewhat crowded streets over to them.
Ah, Soren, there you are. These two are also headed to Eldoria. I suggested we travel together since we're heading there as well.
I look at him and nod. I turn to Apollo and Merlin. Pleasure to meet you both. I'm Soren. What's your names?
My name is Merlin Nightshade.
And I'm Apollo Whisperwind.
Pleasure meeting you both. So, what are you heading to Eldoria for, if you don't mind me asking?
I got tasked to find something at the ruins of Eldoria.
What ruins are you talking about?
Nat, I pull out my map and show it to him.
All right, Thorn, much like Apollo, you do not recall seeing the ruins during your travels through there either. Soren, you haven't ever been to Eldoria before.
I don't ever recall any ruins being there, and I grew up in the coastal town just outside of the Enchanted Forest.
Are you sure your council isn't sending you on a wild goose chase? It's a long trip to Eldoria and lots of danger along the way.
My council would never do that. The ruins have got to be there. Plus, you mentioned what looked like a pile of stones earlier.
I'm just saying Thorn grew up in the coastal town just outside of the Enchanted Forest, and even he has no idea what ruins you're talking about.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm at least going to go there and see for myself.
All right, I say we each gather supplies for the journey and head off then. Let's each stock up on different things that we need.
All right, I'll stock up on food for rations.
I'll gather healing potions we might need later from the local potion store.
I'll grab us some water skins from the merchant over there.
All right, and I'll grab us whatever else we need. Can we think of anything?
Some rope. You never know what we could use it for along the way.
All right, I'll grab us some rope. We'll all meet back here before heading out unless anyone has a better place in mind.
Meeting back here is good with me.
Likewise,
All right, with me as well. Now we all head out and collect our stuff.
All right, do you all want to jump past purchasing your things or roleplay it out?
I'm good with jumping past it.
I'm good with jumping past it as well.
So that's a nod from Merlin and Thorn as well. So each of you head out and purchase your items at the various merchants and stores you headed out to. We'll say Thorn got 4 water skins, Merlin got 16 total rations, 4 for each of you, Soren got 50 foot of rope, and Apollo got 4 healing potions.
All right, Nat, I look at them and say, let's head off.
All right, the 4 of you make your way out of the city of Arcanum. And that is where we are going to have to end this session. I hope the viewers are enjoying this so far. This is all a work in progress, so if we forget stuff, get stuff wrong, or whatever else, we ask for patience. We're literally kind of making this up as we go.
We hope everyone has a great night or day.
Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Tuning in? What is this, a radio show? You're supposed to say thank you for watching, Bill.
I'm sure they all know what I meant, Donald.